Yo, we back once again. Another week on the Stoop. Got a good one for you. Stay tuned.
Damn, I'm glad y'all set it off. Damn, I'm glad y'all, I'm glad y'all set it off. Damn, I'm glad y'all set it off. Damn, I'm glad y'all, I'm glad y'all set it off. Damn, I'm glad y'all set it off. Damn, I'm glad y'all set it off.
We back. It's your boy Sin. Big show. What you got, man?
Okay. First, I want to shout out Miss Antoinette Brown, who is a classmate of mine, who had a very opinionated post on Facebook that I thought would make a good subject.
Let's rock. What is it?
So
Read the whole. You gonna read the whole?
I'm gonna
thing?
read the whole thing,
Read the whole thing.
and the post and the response. Okay.
Wait, who responds?
Her response. She responded to somebody else's question. I'm gonna
Oh,
read
is that
all
what
of
it is?
Yeah.
So this is her response to somebody else's question.
Yeah.
What was the question?
Okay. The post goes like this, and I'm gonna read it verbatim. I'm going to say this and I'm done. I have been dealing with 2 different hospitals in separate counties this week, and I mean this with everything I have in me. The medical field has gone to shit. The field is not for everybody, and what's the deal with all these lazy-ass men want to be CNAs and nurses, scared of real work/labor? Remember, this is all opinion now. Jesus was a carpenter. He worked. Some men are mad because we/women are doing supposedly men jobs. Hell, if it looks like we better because men are going soft now. I guess I need to go learn how to be a mechanic, plumber, landscaper, and HVAC because the men are wiping asses and giving shots. I digress. Side note, glad I have a manly man. And she goes on to respond because hold on, I pulled that up too. And somebody asked the question, not sure I quite understand what's wrong with men in the nursing field. Just asking. It's a high demand field. She answered the question. A lot of them are getting in it for the pay and not the actual work. Also, I've heard several say it's an easy out. That's very true. Don't have to work hard. Me personally, I find that being soft when men are the head, not just now that's just my opinion and outlook on it. These are women who are actually work harder than their man. Biblically, that's backwards, but again, that's just my opinion and outlook on it. And being a nurse and you have no bedside manners ain't worth a shit. High demand means they need them and actually work and care. I have worked in the medical a majority of my life. This is not what I've heard. This is what I know. And the men I just experienced in the past week while my mom has been hospitalized is a damn joke. Sorry bunch of soft batch cookies. It's a paycheck. So now,
So,
go ahead.
well, I want to understand before I go in. You know, I just want to understand. Hold on. So is she mad that men are? I don't understand what she's mad about.
Let me break it down for you.
Yeah,
I know exactly what she's talking about. There are men and women. Now there's both. So I'm not going to exclude.
She
one.
said men. So
yeah,
that's what we talking about.
So basically, what she's seeing, because as she said, her mother's in the hospital. Shout out to her. What she's seeing is The lack of bedside mannerism, the lack of bedside manners with CNAs, nurses, male CNAs and male nurses. Yes, everybody's getting into medical field because your starting pay, depending on where you go, they starting you out 20 something dollars an hour. Okay? So yes, people are getting in it for the money and the money alone. What she's upset is because you got these people, men that she, seem to include, is the fact that they're getting in it strictly for the money.
Well, what else do you? Okay.
I agree with you. Why not get it?
Why are you not? Why are you working?
What she's not
why
mad
are
at
you working?
She's not mad at that. She's mad at the lack of professionalism in CNA.
So are you
like
mad?
The bedside manner,
So then you should be mad at the training that they underwent. So
that's where I was going.
Yeah, because I'm getting now. So okay, it sounds to me that there's what you should be mad at
is the lack of training.
Right.
The lack of professionalism.
And another thing too is are they getting the training from some fly by night facility that's just pumping them out? Let me taking the money to give them certificates.
Right there. Stop right there. Pause right there. That's exactly what they're doing.
So that's what I'm saying.
That's exactly what they're doing. Some hospitals, because of high turnover, what they're doing is they're going to get, if you already have, let's say for the sake of it, for example, let's say I'm not a CNA, okay? I'm already probably excluded. But if I have some kind of training, they'll take you in, they'll train you, boom, 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 boom. They'll train you in about 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Okay? They'll train you in 2 weeks, give you a BS test, and put you on the floor with a trainer for another week. And once you are comfortable with what you're doing, you cut you loose. Okay, that's 3 weeks of training.
Okay.
They're not training bedside manner. They're training you how to
do the job.
So her gripe, if
I know exactly what she's mad about now.
She mad about the lack of professionalism, the lack of bedside manner that she's seeing in men that are becoming CNAs.
Right. So now, let me geek out because this is the stuff that I look at late at night on YouTube. Like I don't watch TikTok videos. I watch stuff like this. So let me explain to you why that's happening. Mm-hmm. So remember we was talking. I don't know. We was talking about it. Companies are not training employees anymore. Back in the day, you used to get a job. And before you did, say you were building baskets, mm-hmm. All right? They hired you to build these baskets. Before you touched any tools or did anything to build this basket, you went through some type of training mm-hmm. to teach you how to do it. And if you didn't pass the training, you didn't really keep the job. So they don't do that anymore now because what's happening is people are getting the training and then going and getting the job that they really want. Mm-hmm. Because another thing is people are not getting paid. So it's actually a tactic, I'm guilty of it, where you switch jobs to give yourself a pay raise. They're not going to give you one. So companies are not really putting a whole lot of money into you because they know you're not going to stay that long.
Yeah. They just because of the turnover rate, a lot of companies they're going to train you to do the job and go do the job.
Right. And you get
the bedside manner is in you. If you don't
have it, they're
not going to give it to you.
Now another thing too, I would look at the OJT person that they get attached to. Mm-hmm. They should be showing them that.
Yeah.
They should be teaching them that.
And sometimes your OJT is they're not teaching you bedside manner. They're not teaching you
They
compassion.
teaching you how to
They're
do
teaching
the
you
job to get you off of them.
It's an assembly line.
So they could go back to doing what they do.
Or get you out of there and get ready for the next group of people.
So my thing is, I'm sorry, Ma, but you can't get mad. Be mad at the right thing. Don't be mad at dudes.
Because
that dude's just trying to get a job.
He's just trying to get a flex. Because think about it like this:
he's just trying to get a job.
A man is a provider. Now you kind of hit a nerve, but
he's not a nurturer type. Yeah. He's not a nurturer type.
These cats out here is not OGs. Yeah. They are looking for the bag. Okay,
exactly.
So what you have to understand with these cats today, okay, is I got a job over at Standard Products. I'm just using that as an example. They pay $10 an hour, okay? But I can go change some diapers in a nursing home for a company that's going to pay me $20
or more.
And Standard Products pays me every 2 weeks. I'm just using them as an example. Standard Products pays every 2 weeks. Bubba Gump Company, nursing company, pays every week at $20 an hour. Come on, it's simple math.
So I'm gonna hit you with another little stat, and I promise everything you can go look it up. I promise you, this is not opinions. This is facts. This is facts. I'm gonna start checking your subjects because I can pull this stuff up, man.
No,
this is facts.
It was. I'm just
saying,
subject.
People be like, "Where you get this?" Man, this is facts. Just go look it up. It's anywhere, any type of labor. You can look all this stuff up. Anyway, so I might put some of the videos in the links. I might do that. I don't really like doing that too much, but I might do that one. But another thing too is after the pandemic, jobs. 9 to 5s, non-existent. Gig work, that's all there is. Even right now, it's really starting to really slowly turn around. But it's gig work. Mm-hmm. So people are tired of running Uber and running and doing DoorDash. And if I can go and do this and get benefits
and get paid more than what I was doing
and get a
schedule. Yeah. Come on now. It's
I don't gotta be driving every day, going to McDonald's 8 times a day, picking up orders. This is steady work with benefits. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. And you can't get mad at anybody trying to do that.
Yeah.
Now, again, the manners and all of that, I'm sorry about that. And I feel like I'm going to be completely honest with you. I used to do like working in group homes and stuff like that. And I got out of it real quick. You want to know why? Because I'm mature enough to know I don't give a shit about people. So this is not the field for me. And maybe some of the people that you encountered need to look in the mirror, and maybe they not cut out for it.
Looking in the mirror and looking at your bank account.
Yeah, but that's what I was going to
tell who gonna win.
But that's what I was about to say. You know, you can be like, look, man, this ain't it.
Yeah.
You know, but you got to have the maturity to be looking for an exit plan. Mm-hmm. But if you just gonna sit here and get the money and not really, you know, you probably not gonna last at the job anyway. Because
it's like this.
But
it's like
you can't my thing. You can't fault nobody.
Yeah, you can't fault nobody getting paid. But it's like
trying to get the bag. Like,
I understand where she's coming from.
I do too. But
from somebody who's been doing this for over 20 years and still doing it, you can't teach bedside manners. You can't teach it.
No.
Today. Now, when I started in 95 working at Cherry Hospital, you were taught bedside manners. They're not teaching it today because, like we said earlier, it's like an assembly line.
Yeah.
I got 2 weeks to get you get you acclimated with everything, and then I got to get you on the floor. Okay, so they're teaching you how to do A, B, and C, but they're not teaching you the stuff that they should be teaching you. They just teach you how to do the job, as we said. Okay. This generation is getting the money. The reason being why they're going to this field, because yes, you're right, it's easier. Because how long do it take to become a plumber? How long do it take to become a carpenter? You got to have years of experience for that.
And school.
To be a CNA, get through it in 2-3 weeks.
So whoa. You don't have to have school?
To be a CNA?
I thought you had to go to school for that.
You can go to school and become a CNA, or you can go to some of these you can go to
you can go to a facility
and they'll teach you how to be a good enough CNA.
A good enough.
Yeah. See, the good CNA, and quote me if you want, the good CNAs go to school. The good CNAs are not. If you were a CNA before 2000, you're a good CNA. Anything after 2000, you trash, because that's when it started becoming.
I think
profitable.
all industries was like that, because again,
But you can't be mad. You can't be mad because a brother took an easy route to get paid. It's the bedside manner you have an issue with.
Yeah,
it's the training that they receive that you have an issue with.
Yeah, but you can't get mad at that, man.
Don't be mad at this brother, because I promise you that brother or brothers that you don't come in encountered, they're going by what they learned.
That's what I was. Yeah.
They're going. This is what they were taught.
It's taught.
So don't be mad at the student. Be mad at the teacher. And again, I hate that you had to go through it, because you done ran across some goofies. I'm sorry. Every male CNA ain't like that. I promise you. You ran across some goofies that's there for the money. And a majority of CNAs today, they're only in it. I got a shirt that says, "I'm only in it for the money."
Yo, let me tell you something. And that's facts. Because I remember when I got out the Navy, I was trying to figure out like what I'm gonna do. And I remember Dad told me, he said, there's people always gonna need health care and transportation and now, back then it was electronics, but computers.
Always.
So those 3 industries, if you go look right now, that's really, if you're not in any of them 3 industries, what are you doing?
Yeah, pretty much. Unless you're working in a factory somewhere.
What are you doing?
Unless you're working in a factory.
If you're not in any of those 3 industries, you're just working.
Yeah.
So if people are tired of working and want a career, look, there's a difference between a job and a career.
Oh, yeah. Definitely.
Okay? If people are tired of jobs and want a career, people have to start somewhere. Okay, so maybe you know what? I've had surgeries and been in and out the hospital. I'm like the fall guy. All right. So I've had nurses be the greatest, have the greatest attitude. Oh, they so and be the nicest people.
Hate to leave the hospital.
No, right. And when they leave, I'm be like, she ain't do this, she ain't do this. This is this.
Yeah.
But I've had some nurses come in there, don't even hardly speak, act like they got an attitude. They man them, piss them off.
Yeah.
And it's everything quick.
They want to start pulling on you.
No. Everything quick. Go. Boom, boom, boom. But, okay, she wasn't very talkative and wasn't very nice, but everything was done.
Mm-hmm. Yep, that's what she was. That's the way she was trained.
So, my thing is, to be honest with you, I'd rather have a nurse to come in there and make sure everything is done than somebody come in there all nice, and then when she leave, it's like, well, she ain't fill my cup up. She didn't do this. I still need this.
Yeah.
So,
pick your poison.
Yeah, for sure.
But you do have some that do both. You do have some that do both. So it's just, yeah, when you get a bad experience, you can't group every male and every female in that category, because there are some good CNAs, there are some good nurses that have great bedside manner, and you're gonna get some goofies. What you came across is the goofies, and I hate that you came across it, but you know, it's kind of, I mean, I love the way you went in on it, and I agree with some and I don't agree with some. The stuff I don't agree, a man ain't lazy because he takes an easier route to get paid. You can't call him lazy. I mean, if anything, he's smart. Calling him lazy, I don't agree with that. I understand where you're coming from, but I just don't agree. And we can agree to disagree.
I agree. No, I agree for sure. If you're in that field, mm-hmm. you have to have some type of compassion.
You got to.
You have to understand.
Yeah.
The uncomfortability that these people are going through. And my thing is, I knew that, mm-hmm. but I don't know if it's being brought up in New York or just how my life went in general, but I just, man, if I don't know you, I don't care about you. I don't give a fuck about CNA, your feelings.
You have to have, it's got to be in you to do.
It really has to.
If it's not in you to do,
yeah, like nursing. I feel like nursing and teaching, those two fields.
Yeah, you got to have it in you.
That it's like being a preacher. That you got to be called to do that or something. Like, I don't give a fuck about people.
You got to have
enough.
Yeah, if you and then
I don't.
It's not so much, and then it's not so much a calling, but you just have to have love for what you do. If you love what you do, the compassion will come with it. But if you're just doing it because I'm getting paid $20, $25 an hour, yeah.
But that's any job.
You're gonna get what you're gonna get.
That's any job. You're gonna get.
So Miss Brown, thank you for your comment. I enjoyed reading it. I always. She goes in. When she goes in, she goes in.
For sure. But yeah, don't be mad at.
Yeah, you can't be mad.
Don't be mad at male CNAs. Just be mad.
Be mad. Don't be mad at the student. Be mad at the teacher.
Yeah, because I mean, they just trying to work.
I was fortunate when I started. I had a great, to the point I call him my mentor. I mean, he taught me everything. He taught me the long way and the shortcut. And he, smacked my hand when I was out of line, talked to me, and I'm grateful to this day. And it made me the kind of CNA that I am still. That work ethic that was already in me, he just added to it. So that's why any CNA job, I know if I just apply, I got it. So
that's what's up. So that's what's up. But I mean, again,
good post.
Yeah, you can't be mad, but you can't be mad at
can't be mad at the brother for trying to come up fast.
Yeah, like,
because the jobs that,
I mean, my thing is, would you rather him being, I mean, I know that it sounds cliche and all that, but would you rather he beat out on the corner robbing you or some shit like that? Like,
yeah.
I mean, that man just that man got gainful employment. You understand?
Yeah, he just got it the fast way. It's a hustle.
I mean,
it's a hustle.
Whether it's a hustle or not, that man gainfully employed.
Yeah, and it's not just hospitals. It's nursing facilities.
Now, let me ask you this: is she a nurse or
she used to be?
Okay,
not anymore.
So, ma'am, why didn't you pull him to the side and be like, "Hey, I used to do this."
One can do that.
It would come better from a female than a dude doing it. If a dude pull another dude, hey man, you need to be a little bit more softer when you come into the room. You understand? Like that's a fight. But if a female come, hey, just be he might take it. He might have took that, and now the next person might benefit from you. Instead of getting mad, pull him to the side. Hey, if it don't work, it don't work. But try that next time. I don't know.
Hopefully she won't have to. But
true.
That's not a bad idea.
True, but
that's not a bad idea.
Pull him to the side, like, hey, I used to do this, and just kind of the way you was moving in the room, just
moving forward.
Yeah, yeah. It'll only help.
Yeah,
it'll only help.
It's free game. He can take it or not.
Right.
Just saying.
You know what I mean?
Hopefully,
that's what I'm saying.
Hopefully, if he's smart, he'd be like, all right, and move forward.
Peep game. But my thing is, don't pull him and then start talking to him like his mama. Like, explain who you are. Show your credentials. Like, hey, I'm who I am. I've been doing this for 20-something years.
Yeah. Just
something I noticed.
Just want to add to your bag, bro.
That's all. And he could be like, well, I'm good. Okay, brother, I just wanted to have a good day.
Yep.
That's it. Ain't even got to be no argument.
Yep. And then on adding to that, if a CNA comes into your room and you don't like how they're moving, you can request another one.
Exactly.
I'm just putting it out there.
Which speaks way higher volumes than you could ever speak with your voice.
Go to the nurse, whoever's the nurse in charge, because remember, CNA, you know what CNA means. I'm not even going to insult your intelligence. You can go to the nurse, excuse me, can we get another CNA? And she going to be like, oh, of course.
Right.
Just putting it out there. I know it has nothing to do with
this. And like I said, actions speak way louder than words.
Yeah.
So, again, do your thing.
It's not what you say, it's how you say it.
Yep.
Thank you, Miss Brown. I look forward to some more of your commentary.
Hey, that's what they would do. So I've adopted that. Look, you do what they would do, man, life great.
Yeah.
Life great. Snitch on everybody. All right. I'm good.
Yeah. That was a good joint.
All right. So, again, like and subscribe. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. And shout out to the 4 new subscribers we got this week.
Oh, yeah. Actually, it's more than that.
Well, I only seen 4, so.
Yeah, it's
everyone
more than that.
Who liked and subscribed, thank you. Appreciate
For sure. Like the videos, subscribe.
Yes.
Keep us out there. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna keep putting them out there. So, thanks for the support. God bless. Good night.